This is News Hour on Ifako Radio. Good morning, I'm Olani Riti Ololade. The major headlines. Military investigation ends. DHQ moves to arraign alleged coup plotters. Strike. Court decides today as FCT workers demand Wike's removal. No party or person can defeat Tinubu in 2027, Atiku Son declares. Alafi, Seun, absent as Makinde kicks off Oyo 50th anniversary. Sports. Again, Bassi's father begs for reunion after 18 years. Boniface steps up recovery at Leverkusen. Entertainment. Inyo Aladuke eviction. Family member defends Femi Adebayo over social media backlash. Actor Gideon Okeke tackles Afrobeat stars for ignoring Nollywood. News in detail. Military investigation ends. DHQ moves to arraign alleged coup plotters. The first headquarters on Monday said personnel indicted after investigations into alleged misconduct by some military officers which uncovered claims of a plot to overthrow the government will be arraigned before an appropriate military judicial panel. Security and military sources familiar with the matter said President Bola Tinubu had expressed confidence in the military to try the indicted officers. This comes amid the appeal by a pro-democratic group urging the federal government to consider the health and welfare of officers detained in connection with the matter. In October 2025, the DHQ announced the arrest of 16 officers over acts of indiscipline and breaches of service regulations. Shortly after, Sahara reporters alleged that the officers, ranging from the rank of captain to brigadier general, were arrested by the Defense Intelligence Agency for holding secret meetings to topple the government and linked the alleged plot to the cancellation of the October 1 Independence Day parade. At the time, the then Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tuko Busuo, dismissed the report as an attempt to create tension and distrust, stating that the matter was a purely internal disciplinary issue. He said an investigative panel had been constituted and that its findings will be made public. Strike. Court decides today as FCT workers demand Wike's removal. The National Industrial Court of Nigeria, Abuja, has fixed today, Tuesday, for ruling on a suit filed by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, and the FCT administration against leaders of the Joint Union Action Committee. Justice E.D. Sublim adjourned the matter after hearing arguments from counsel for the parties. The claimants had dragged the DRAC chairman, Rifkatu Lotia, and the secretary Abdullahi Umar Saleh before the court in suit number NICN/AVJ/17/2026, seeking an interlocutory injunction restraining defendants and their agents from embarking on any industrial action, picketing, or lockout. The ongoing strike, which began last Monday after the expiration of a 7-day ultimatum, has paralyzed activities across major FCT offices in Abuja, including the FCTA Secretariat, where security operatives were deployed to restrict access. Despite claims by the FCTA management that most of the workers' demand had been met, the DRAC dismissed the assertions, insisting that core issues remained unresolved. At the hearing on Monday, counsel for the Workers' Union, Maxwell Okpara, urged the court to dismiss the motion, arguing that the relief sought would amount to determining the substantive suits at the interlocutory stage. Okpara cited the Supreme Court decision in Okpara Agu and Anobi, Julius Berger PLC, insisting that directing workers to resume work while salaries remained unpaid was risky. He also urged the court to consider arbitration, compelling the FCT minister to attend. Justice Sublim subsequently adjourned the matter until January 27 for a ruling. No party or person can defeat Tinubu in 2027, Atiku Son declares. Abba Atiku, son of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, has joined the All Progressive Congress and declared that no political party can defeat President Bola Tinubu in 2027 presidential election. Abba spoke in Yola on Monday after picking his APC membership registration card at Guadabawa Ward in Yola North local government area of Adamawa State. He said he joined the party to contribute to what he described as the best economic and human reforms under the present administration. I want to make it very clear that nobody or any political party can stop President Bola Tinubu from returning to Aso Rock come 2027. Nigerians have seen his good work. He is not a tribalist. He don't make appointments based on religion or region, but his decisions are purely on merit, he said. NDLEA arrests 336, destroys 207,000 kg cannabis in Ondo. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has disclosed that it arrested 336 suspects for offenses related to cannabis sativa, popularly known as Indian hemp, in Ondo State in 2025. The agency also said it seized 22,316 kilograms of illicit drugs and destroyed 207,000 kilograms of cannabis from plantations and farms across the state during the year under review. The chairman and chief executive officer of the NDLEA, Brigadier General Buba Marwa, disclosed this on Monday during a courtesy visit to Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in Akure. Marwa said drug abuse has devastating consequences for families and communities, adding that it also fuels criminal activities. He said, drug use has had devastating consequences on our families and communities. It has also promoted criminality. Boko Haram terrorists, kidnappers, and other criminal elements are often linked to drug abuse. Through intelligence, we have discovered that kidnappers now live among cannabis cultivating communities in deep forest. It makes sense for them to establish bases where drugs are readily available. Alaafin Seun absence as Makinde kicks off Oyo 50th anniversary. Two prominent traditional rulers in Oyo State, the Seun of Ogumosho, Oba Oye'La, and the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Akim Owade, were conspicuously absent as Governor Seyi Makinde inaugurated the 50th anniversary of the state on Monday. Family members of former governor, traditional and religious leaders, top government functionaries, and political stakeholders gathered at the International Conference Center Ibadan to celebrate the state, which was created on February 12, 1976, from the former western region of Nigeria, with Ibadan as its administrative capital. The state government had unveiled a week-long program for the anniversary on January 21, 2026. The events include religious services, cultural exhibitions and awards and dinner nights, and a public lecture titled Consolidating the Legacy, Navigating the Present and Reimagining the Future. Governor Makinde has appointed Saeed Hijabi, the former member of the House of Representatives, as chairman of the 11-member planning committee for the anniversary, while the Olubadan of Ibadan and chairman of Oyo Council of Obas, Oba Rashidi Ladoja, attended the ceremony along with other traditional rulers. The absence of the Alaafin and the Seun drew attention, especially following Makinde's recent decision to make the chairmanship of the Oyo Council of Obas rotational among the Alaafin, Seun, and Olubadan. Previously, the position had been permanently reserved for the Alaafin. Residents protest 3 months blackout in Lagos. Residents of Gowon Estate in the Egbeda area of Lagos State on Monday staged a protest at the Ikeja Electricity Distribution Company's office over a prolonged power outage that has plunged parts of the area into darkness for months. The protesters converged on the IKEDC office in the Ponle area of the community, demanding the immediate restoration of electricity to their homes. According to them, several streets along 34 Road, including B close, C close, D close, and F close, had been without power supply since October 12, 2025, following the breakdown of a 500 kVA transformer serving the area. The protesters also accused the electricity distribution company of neglecting repeated complaints and letters written to its officials. Speaking to the press at the scene, one of the protesters, Oluwatoyin Adebayo, lamented the hardship the blackout had caused families in the area. She said, "Because there is no light, we cannot buy things to keep in our freezers again. Things are getting spoiled. We don't even have money to buy things because our husbands say we are just wasting money on fuel every time. We are near the IK Unity office. They are our neighbors, yet they are punishing us." Sports. Again, Bassey's father begs for reunion after 18 years. Calvin Bassey's father, Kingsley Ubelumba, has again cried out for help, seeking to reunite with his 4 children, including the Super Eagles defender, whom he says he had been separated for over 18 years. Ugelumba reopened his long-running appeal, speaking about the painful estrangement from his children, which are attributed to a rift between him and their mother, Iberi Bassey. 2 years ago, Bassey's father had publicly spoken about being cut off from his children's life. He has now returned with another emotional plea, saying he is dying in silence and still hoping for reconciliation. The native of Oye'La local government area of Anambra State said his first 3 sons, Elvis Ugelumba, Matthew Ugelumba, and Calvin, were born in Italy, while his youngest son, Michael, was born in Ireland. According to him, the family lived together briefly in London before marital issues led to their separation. "We had husband and wife arguments. I went to work and before I returned, she had left with the children," Ugelumba said in a viral social media interview. She only reached out in 2011 When my children needed Nigerian passports, I sent all my documents and bought all their flight tickets. When they stayed with me then, I never told them their mom did anything to me. She had muted me since he signed for a football club. Boniface steps up recovery at Leverkusen. Super Eagles striker Victor Boniface has sparked optimism among football fans after posting an update suggesting he has begun his recovery work at Bayer Leverkusen following recent knee surgery. The 25-year-old forward shared a picture from the Leverkusen gym on Monday, simply writing, 12:49 p.m. Leverkusen. The post came a day after Boniface hinted at a return to training on his X account on Sunday, with the hopeful message alongside a photo of himself on the pitch. Work starts tomorrow. Thank you, Lord, Boniface wrote. The Nigerian international, who is still on a loan contract at Werder Bremen from Bayer Leverkusen, has been sidelined in recent weeks after undergoing knee surgery. The post generated positive reactions from fans and supporters, many of whom have been eagerly awaiting updates on his fitness ahead of upcoming club and international engagements. Although no official timeline has been given for his full return to competitive action, the messages appear to indicate that Boniface has resumed light training as part of his rehabilitation. Entertainment. Oye'La eviction. Family members defend Femi Adebayo over social media backlash. A member of the family of popular actor and filmmaker Femi Adebayo has said that his estranged wife, Omotayo Sanusi, also known as Oye'La, was aware of the circumstances that led to her eviction from the Lagos property. The eviction recently generated reactions on social media with claims that Adebayo abandoned his former partner. However, the family member, Mrs. Taiwo Abdul Malik, said the development was the result of a bank recovery process and not a deliberate action by the actor. According to her, the property was purchased by Adebayo through a bank loan, and the bank later commenced foreclosure after repayment issues arose. She said Sanusi was aware of the loan arrangement and had prior knowledge of the impending recovery exercise months before the eviction. She knew Femi bought those properties with a loan, and that the bank was coming for recovery. Those properties belonged to him alone, and he's still paying every principal with interest, Abdul Malik said. Abdul Malik stated that after the bank initiated the foreclosure, Adebayo ensured that Sanusi members of her family and staff were relocated to a short-let apartment, which he reportedly paid for in full. Immediately the bank moved in, he made sure she, her family members living with her, and her staff were moved to a short-let apartment, and he paid for everything, she said. Actor Gideon Okeke tackles Afrobeat stars for ignoring Nollywood. Nollywood actor Gideon Okeke has criticized Nigerian entertainment space for what he described as the neglect of the film industry, while Afrobeat stars continue to receive overwhelming praise and global recognition. In a video shared on his Instagram page on Sunday, Okeke questioned why Nigerian musicians are celebrated while actors, actresses, and filmmakers are rarely acknowledged in the same way. You know how we carry our Afrobeat music on our head. Big three, big five, big this. We idolize and worship ourselves, he said. He named top Nigerian music stars such as Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Rema, and others, and asked what would happen if they publicly acknowledged talent within Nollywood. What's going to happen? If you big three, big five, or whoever big over there, come down to look around and see your cousins on the other side of the media hemisphere and say, you see that bros over that side? He's bad. That babe, bad, he asked. He further stated that despite the global attention Afrobeats received, Nigerian films are not enjoying the same level of international exposure or endorsement, questioning if they don't watch Nigerian movies. Recap of the major headlines. Military investigation ends. DHQ moves to arraign alleged coup plotters. Strike. Court decides today as FCT workers demand Wike's removal. No party or person can defeat Tinubu in 2027, Atiku Son declares. Alaafin shown absent as Makinde kicks off Oyo 50th anniversary. Sports. Again, Bassi's father begs for a union after 18 years. Boniface steps up recovery at Leverkusen. Entertainment. Oye'La eviction. Family member defends Femi Adebayo over social media backlash. Actor Gideon Okeke tackles Afrobeat stars for ignoring Nollywood. Follow us on all our social media handles. Facebook at Ifako Radio, WhatsApp at Ifako Radio, X at Ifako Radio, YouTube at Ifako Radio, Instagram at Ifako_radio. For news reporting, contact us at ifakoradio@gmail.com or call the WhatsApp 091 2222 7433. Special thanks to the news producer Olanireti Olusegun. Thanks for watching. I'm Olanireti Lalade. Have a wonderful Tuesday. God bless Pakajai.